That's loud as fuck, isn't it? That's loud as F. Oh shit. Let me mute this. Mic check. Alright, mic check 1, 2, 3. I think we're live. I have no way of knowing. Yeah, the goose egg, guys. So usually when it turns from a goose egg, I know we're live. Okay? I don't know. I have no indication, no way of knowing. I'm just kidding. I think we're live. How's everyone out there doing? I hope you're good. This is part 2, and I want to let everyone know that I apologize so much for the technical problems we had. I tried to come back the other night and do another, do a part 2 then, but my internet was crapping out and whatnot. So this is part 2. I apologize it took so long. What has it been, a day or two later? My bad. Anyways, I'm going to try to do more live streams here on this Alexander L. Moon channel. So I appreciate all the support. You guys tune in, and I try to go live every single day, but every time on this new channel I try to put a live stream together, it's taken a couple days just to gather all the assets because I want them to be good for the viewers and the subscribers. You guys deserve that. Try to be professional. I got a fan going in the background, guys. It's an old fan, so if you can't hear it, it's hella loud, and I apologize for that. If anybody has any problem with that, let me know. We'll turn that off. Okay, it's just going because it's be utter silence besides that. Okay? Alright. Anyways, I don't care, man. I don't care. I'll keep going. Last time we were cut off, and I was talking about, proof of God and whatnot. So, I actually found another video or story that I wanted to show you guys. So, there's a fly. Here's a fly that only comes out when I'm streaming. Oh, what's up, buddy? Anyways, let's watch this new, another video. It's called Proof of God Part 2, I guess. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to watch the original Proof of God video so we can get that out of the way because we didn't get quite to all of it. And I got many more videos and stories to talk to you about. All right. And it's a nooner, guys, a midday one. Nobody's online. It's cool, man. It's cool. Whatever, man. Here's the new Proof of God video. Check this out. Alright, since no one's here, let's just get the other one out. This is the first one. And please believe I'm going to republish these videos on one of the channels. But I'm going to, try to add better, I was going to go into Photoshop and draw little pictures, animations for the videos, so they'll be a little bit more interesting to watch instead of just looking at the text. But here's the first Proof of God video, and like I said, if you just joined us, I got another story I saw of Proof of God. Let me play that one real quick. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Boy claims God saved him from stray bullet. April 21, 2012. A 9-year-old has attributed divine intervention to his near miss with a bullet fired through his window. Preston Stevens was in his bedroom in Boston when he narrowly avoided being hit by a stray bullet that came through his window after claiming to have felt a mysterious force push him to one side moments before. The bullet was so close that it made a hole in the jersey he was wearing yet managed to miss his torso. Preston believes that he survived because God was looking out for him. Original story: a 9-year-old Boston boy says divine intervention saved his life when a bullet fired in the street outside his home came through his bedroom wall and left a smoking hole in the Boston Celtics jersey he was wearing. Could this be proof of God? You be the judge.
Alright, that was crazy. So that the kid credits God with saving his life, which was very understandable. He says a force felt like it pushed him out of the way. Here's the original video. This is that one we just watched together, Proof of God Part 2. That's from a few years ago. This other one you're about to watch now is from just the other day. So it's crazy. You let me know. Who do you believe in? What do you believe in? Do you believe in anything? Check this out. We'll be right back.
Missing boy found by man, instructed by God, October 14, 2021. A 3-year-old who wandered off into the woods was found after a man was told by God to go look for him. The peculiar incident began on October 6 in Plantersville, Texas when 3-year-old Christopher Ramirez followed a neighbor's dog into the woods and disappeared while his mother was unloading groceries from her car. Quickly realizing that he was missing, his mother desperately searched for him but to no avail. The dog later returned on its own, however the young boy was nowhere to be found. Before long, an extensive search and rescue operation was underway involving not only the FBI but a significant number of local volunteers who spent several days scouring the local woodland. Fortunately, 3 days after he had gone missing, Christopher was discovered 5 miles from his home by a local volunteer. Despite being tired and hungry, the boy was in surprisingly good condition following his ordeal. What made his rescue even more incredible, however, was the circumstances surrounding it. The man who found him, who wished to remain anonymous and is not suspected of foul play, claimed that during a Bible study class the previous evening, he had been told by God to go and search for the child because he would definitely find him. He headed out as instructed the following morning and incredibly, actually did find him. Whether or not he really did have a divine experience, it is possible that if he hadn't believed he would find the boy, he may never have even tried and Christopher may never have been located.
Is this proof of God? You be the judge.
Alright guys, so that was the original Proof of God video we watched in the part 1. I think we watched it in part 1. Let me make sure chat's turned on before we get started here. Okay. Alright, so we watched, there was a video of that guy found on TikTok of, it looked like a blackbird type jet, just like people were saying in the chat at the time. It looked like it was stealth enabled, Anyways, the live stream was cut out on us, so I apologize to everyone who was in here. I meant to go into chat, make Miles, and who else, Tavia, all of them, give them their wrenches for here. Yeah, I forgot this was a new channel. So thank you, everybody, for rocking with me. I hope you like these videos. Let's check out these ancient footprints. I meant to show it last video. We never got around to it before it crapped out on us. But these are ancient footprints alleged to be 6 million years. They're supposed to be 6 million years old. And if it's true, then this could rewrite history as we know it. So like I said, I'll publish these videos either on TikTok or the main page, and I'll try to make them more interesting, put graphics and stuff into them. Hopefully you guys will appreciate the support. Hopefully you like them. All right, check this one out. I'll be right back.
Human-like footprints could be over 6 million years old. October 22, 2021. Tracks left by an ancient human ancestor in what is now Crete could be much older than previously believed. Originally discovered by paleontologist Gerard Gierlinski on a beach near Trakailos in Crete back in 2002, the prints were thought to have been created by a very early human-like species at a time when the Mediterranean Sea had temporarily dried out, leaving exposed sediment. The prints had originally been dated back 5.7 million years, but now scientists have called this date into question by suggesting that they may in fact be even older at around 6.05 million years old. If true, the findings could upend our current understanding of early human evolution. Exactly which species the prints were left by has long remained a topic of debate, with an early human ancestor known as Graicopithecus freiberg being a prime contender. Even at 5.7 million years old, they predate Australopithecus afarensis, the species to which the famous fossil specimen Lucy belonged, by over 2 million years. Some researchers however have cast doubt on the idea that the prints belong to an early human species at all, instead suggesting that they were made by a species of late European ape. All we have from Europe is a group of pre-human apes, said biological anthropologist Israel Hershkovitz. They are interesting and attest to much more favorable climatic conditions, during the late Miocene, but I don't think they are directly or indirectly associated with human evolution. Other scientists have noted that some of the prints are ambiguous, making it difficult to determine if they were left by an early human species or not. As things stand, the claim that they may be 300,000 years older than previously believed, in addition to being left by a human ancestor, remains a somewhat controversial one.
Yeah, I meant to put, what do you believe? Did I put, what do you believe? I didn't catch that last part. You be the judge. What do you believe? You know, something smart aleck at you. I'm just kidding. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I want to thank the Lord for another episode. Of course, you guys know we're all servants in the army of God, if you will. If you will. You won't? Whatever, man. How about you get out of here, man? He's a jerk, isn't he? This guy. Okay. Anyways, that was kind of interesting, and, you know, we'll keep an update on that one, that story. But another one I made for you guys is a few years ago, there was this mutant fish found. And this was literally, luckily I found it, where did I find this video? But I looked, the original story, the video was scrubbed off. The original video was scrubbed off. Like, scrubbed off of that channel. Like, I don't know what. And at the end of it, what do they say? They think it's a baby skate, which is a type of fish. So, you let me know what you think, guys. Check this out. I'll be right back. It's got a footage of it, too. So don't get scared, man. We'll be right back. But the coughs.
Bizarre 3-tentacled sea monster identified. January 31, 2020. Marine experts have shed light on a recent viral video showing a bizarre sea creature with 3 tentacles. The unusual footage was originally posted up on video sharing social media site TikTok by user Natalia Vorobot. However, the exact circumstances and location remain unclear. The video shows the creature flapping about on a wooden decking or pier, presumably after being fished up by the young man whose voice can be heard expressing disbelief at the peculiar catch. "What the hell? What is that? Mom," he can be heard shouting. "Ma, you see this? Holy asterisk asterisk asterisk," his mother replies. "What the hell is that?" The video quickly prompted a great deal of speculation on social media, with some users likening the creature to something out of the Netflix series Stranger Things. Now though, Marcus Williams, a marine animal expert at the Ocean Conservation Trust, has shed light on the mystery by revealing what his team believes the creature to be. From what we can see, it does appear to be an underdeveloped skate.
Could this be just a skate, for is it some kind of unknown extraterrestrial race? Let's take a look at the video and you be the judge.
Man, that was pretty disturbing, wasn't it? So anyways, if you don't know, I'm going to have a HD version. I might make it down into 2, 3 videos. I got so many videos, guys. I'm going to put them on the big channel. So join me later today. Hopefully I can get those done by today. And I'll premiere them, try to. So you'll get the first peek of these on this channel. So I've been trying to direct everyone over here. So, you know, like I said, you could get the first peek here. And then I'll put them on the big channel. And hopefully you guys and gals will enjoy those. If you missed it, we already watched Proof of God Part 1, a video, and then Proof of God Part 2, we watched that. And then we also watched the mutant fish video and the footprints, ancient footprints alleged to be over 6 million years old. We watched that. So I want to let you guys know I got some more coming for you. There's recently they think it's a legendary island of gold. In where is that? I forget exactly. It's in the story, but they think they found it because some people were diving near it. What was the story? Somehow somebody went near this. They call it the Island of Gold. It's like it's what some name, but in Spanish or some language it translates to Island of Gold. Anyways, there's this fabled lost island, you know, gold treasure somewhere because there was gold deposits in the land. It's a long story. But they think they found it because someone went diving and came up and he had like a handful of treasure or gold or something. It's a crazy story. We'll check that one out. I hope you guys like it. And like I said, I'll revamp these stories, hopefully make them a little more entertaining. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know just checking out text isn't always the most entertaining thing in the world, so that's why a lot of these videos I try to have video at the end of them. So another one coming is this one freaked me out. Is someone held up this creature? It looked like an alien. I'm not even joking. Where did that say for some kind of TV show or movie? Alien, but it was a shrimp, and they said it's what is it? Hundreds of years old, or I don't even know how old it is. We'll check this story out. But it's called Alien-like Shrimp Found in somewhere. Check this out. We'll be right back, guys. Let me know what you think.
Hundreds of alien-like shrimp emerge in Arizona October 14, 2021. A recent torrential downpour in the north of the state prompted hundreds of long-dormant eggs to hatch. Hidden beneath the arid soil, these tiny eggs are nothing if not patient as they wait dormant, sometimes for decades at a time, for the right amount of moisture to facilitate hatching. When rain does come along, therefore, the sight of the emergent creatures is so rare that many people will have never seen them before, as was the case in Wapatki National Monument recently when a torrential downpour created a temporary lake filled with hundreds of them. Described as being like little mini horseshoe crabs with 3 eyes, these alien life critters, known as triops, can grow up to around 1.5 inches in size. We knew that there was water in the ball court, but we weren't expecting anything living in it, said Wapatki National Monument's lead interpretation ranger Lauren Carter. Then a visitor came up and said, "Hey, you have tadpoles down in your ball court."
When Carter went to investigate, she didn't know what she was looking at. After examining the creatures, she ended up having to look up what they were because they were totally alien to her. Incredibly, these tiny animals harken back to the days of the dinosaurs, having evolved around 400 million years ago, and even after all this time, they have changed surprisingly little. The ability of their eggs to remain viable for decades in dry conditions has no doubt contributed to the fact that they have managed to survive for hundreds of millions of years. I don't like the term, living fossil, because it causes a misunderstanding with the public that they haven't changed at all, Carter told Live Science. But they have changed, they have evolved. It's just that the outward appearance of them is very similar to what they were millions of years ago.
Hey, what up, Leanne? Straight up alien type scrimps out here. You guys believe that? You believe that, Leanne? It's scary. I don't like alien scrimps. You know what I'm saying? I barely like regular scrimps, to be honest with you. You ever notice, Leanne, sometimes you go eat scrimps at a restaurant and they don't clean them right, so they got the poop sack in them. That's gross. You know, no offense to the workers. Thank you guys, though, for real. That was very disturbing. Trying to keep it light here, but we were watching videos about proof of God, Leanne. What else? 6 million-year-old footprints, they think. And a mutant fish, yeah, that we were just checking out in a couple of these weirdo fish out here. They're weird, Leanne. You know, not to be mean. These fish is weird looking. Okay, the next one. Let's check out this submarine that you guys, maybe you do, maybe you don't know. But these nuclear-powered submarines are just some of the most cutting-edge technology that, you know, that's available to the public, and sometimes not available to the public. So, long story short, they don't say it in this story, but you know, without, you know, bloviating too much, basically, there should never be an unknown object that hits one of these. Okay, even if it's like a Loch Ness monster that hits it, they'll still be like, okay, it was an animal that was approximately 14 feet in diameter and 12 feet in length, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying, Leanne? They'll know that that's an animal. Anyways, in the story, you're going to see a mystery object hits this submarine, which shouldn't. Why do you think? I mean, I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. I'm sorry, but seriously though, that's why they're reporting on it. Me and you may be like, why are they reporting? Because it's a big deal. There shouldn't be any mystery objects, even the ocean. Believe it or not. All right, they should know. Okay, that's a squid animal that was 2 feet long, or whatever. You know what I'm saying, Leanne? You get what I'm saying. Thank you, Leanne, for being here. Check this one out. We'll be right back, guys. Happy Halloween.
U.S. nuclear sub collides with mystery object October 9, 2021. 1A. U.S. nuclear attack submarine has suffered damage after striking an unknown object in the South China Sea. According to reports, the submarine, the USS Connecticut, had been submerged when it ran into an unidentified object somewhere in the Indo-Pacific region last week. 11 crew members were injured in the collision, however fortunately nobody was seriously hurt. The precise nature of the object that the submarine struck remains a mystery, with officials neglecting to release any specific details, leading to speculation that the collision could have involved an enemy drone or some other type of underwater vehicle. The USS Connecticut is one of 3 Sea-Wolf-class submarines operated by the U.S. Navy. Exactly what its mission in the region was prior to the incident also remains unclear. The submarine remains in a safe and stable condition, the U.S. Pacific Fleet Public Affairs Office said in a statement. USS Connecticut's nuclear propulsion plant and spaces were not affected and remain fully operational. The extent of damage to the remainder of the submarine is being assessed. The U.S. Navy has not requested assistance. The incident will be investigated.
Do you think this could have been UFO they encountered under the water? Why would they wait 5 days to tell anyone about this incident? Let's take a look at a report about this bizarre mystery and you be the judge.
We're learning that one of the Navy's nuclear-powered submarines hit an underwater object in the South China Sea last Saturday. 11 sailors on board were injured, and the Navy says the sub is fully operational. Ramy Inocencio is with us in Hong Kong. Ramy, good morning.
Nate, good morning. That's right. U.S. military officials are saying that they waited 5 days before going public with this news in order to maintain operational security. Now, the sub in question is the USS Connecticut. It's classified as a Sea-Wolf class fast attack submarine. And in a statement, the U.S. Pacific Fleet says it's in safe and stable condition, that its nuclear propulsion plant was not impacted, and no one sustained life-threatening injuries. Now, this incident, though, of course, is happening at a time of high tensions between Beijing and Washington, just weeks after the U.S. and the U.K. signed a deal to supply nuclear-powered subs to Australia, and really just days after China sent a record number of military aircraft near Taiwan. China today expressed grave concerns, urging the U.S. to give details about the sub's mission and questioning whether it may have caused a nuclear leak under the sea. As for the USS Connecticut, it was last reported to be making its way to the U.S. territory of Guam. U.S. military officials say that it did not hit another submarine, but it might have hit some kind of container or some kind of submerged vessel. The U.S., of course, says it will continue to investigate.
Okay, I was muted. I just said that was crazy. That story we just checked out. What do you think, Leanne? Leanne says, nothing surprises me anymore, Pac. I hope you're good. Keep smiling, my friend. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I'm trying, trying to. I shaved. When I shave, Leanne, you can see my big, giant chin. My Jay Leno chin. So, I'm just going to be honest with you. I keeps a, I try to keep a, goatee just because, A, it's cool. Tupac had a goatee. B, Okay. Anyways, thank you for checking that one out. And it's all kind of strange. Yeah, just like Leanne said, nothing, should surprise you if you've been paying attention. Just don't be scared because, like, we talked about before, as long as we got each other's back. Because you guys got to realize, especially the working class people out here, everyday people, the doctors, nurses, fast food workers, Walmart workers, everybody out here needs to realize that, okay, like if the ish hits the fan, the programming they're trying to put into people works, and everyone turns on each other, and it's just like a zombie, like everyone attacking everyone type situation. The only people who are immune to that are the people who are already living in their rich little castle, away from us, me and you. So that's why the regular people out here should never, ever take their eyes off that prize. They need to know who's ruling them, who's in charge, and keep them honest. And, they'll do anything to keep that, Leanne. They'll do anything to keep people from realizing that. Because, the NFL's on, or some shit, what? Grown men in tights playing around each other. I always thought they should make a professional gymnastics league, Leanne. I know it's kind of, if people say it's perverted, but to be honest with you guys, watching a hot chick do gymnastics, there's nothing perverted about that. You understand? It's natural, okay? I'm a man, and I want to bury my bone in her booty, in her juicy leg. Nothing perverted about that, okay? That's natural, man. Anyways, what the hell are we talking about, Leanne? Let's check out this new video I just printed up. It's they think they found the legendary island of gold, Leanne. So we'll talk about that. Thank you for all the comments. I appreciate that, And we'll be right back. Let's watch my new intro before we get into this video.
Fabled Island of Gold, discovered in Sumatra? October 24, 2021. Large amounts of gold and other treasures have been found by fishing crews in the Musi River in Indonesia. It might sound like something from the plot of an Indiana Jones movie, yet the recent discovery of treasure worth millions at the bottom of a river in Sumatra is in fact the real deal and could provide clues to the disappearance of the long-lost Srivijaya Empire. According to legend, the island of Sumatra, also known as the Island of Gold, was once home to a civilization that possessed untold wealth thanks to vast gold deposits that naturally occurred there. The Srivijaya Empire disappeared sometime in the 13th century, taking its wealth and secrets with it. Now though, fishing crews working in the Musi River have reported the discovery of various treasures, including coins, statues, precious gems and more, that archaeologists now believe could be the relics left behind by this long-lost civilization. In the last 5 years, extraordinary stuff has been coming up, said maritime archaeologist Dr. Sean Kingsley. Coins of all periods, gold and Buddhist statues, gems, all the kinds of things that you might read about in Sinbad the Sailor and think it was made up.
Kingsley believes that these treasures are evidence that the Srivijaya Empire was very real indeed, a water-world civilization that lived and worked on the rivers like today's boat people. Bobbing above snapping crocodiles, the local fishers, the modern sea people of Sumatra, have finally unlocked the secret of Srivijaya, he said. Exactly why the Srivijaya Empire disappeared remains a mystery, however Kingsley has speculated that it may have fallen victim to volcanism, a bit like Pompeii. It is also possible that a flood or tsunami could have wiped out their settlements along the riverside. They are lost to the world, he said. But what do you believe?
Oops, thought I was unmuted. Alrighty. Thank you so much for checking that one out, Leanne. Like I said, I'll bring the HD version of these videos all to the main channel later on today. I'm going to do a premiere. I might have to break them down into a couple videos. I don't know, I was needing an intro, Leanne, so I hope you and the subscribers don't mind, I just might go in my backyard or my porch or somewhere, and try to give you guys, just me saying, another episode of PacLives Mysteries. What should I call it, Leanne? Halloween special? Hallow Scream special? And then put in parentheses, ghosts, monsters, UFOs, aliens, and more. Should I do that, Leanne? I really want to get views, Leanne. I'm not a smart man, Leanne, but I know what love is. You remember that, Leanne? That's what Forrest Gump has said. And it makes me sad because remember Forrest Gump? He lost his bestest friend, Bubba. It makes me sad every time I think about it, to be honest with you. But we're going to move on. We're going to keep going, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope your third eye is wide awake and open. Stay woke, baby. Love is the answer. You know what I'm saying, Leanne? Don't hate, congratulate, guys. I know you probably heard that somewhere. That came from me. I originated that, okay? Dang, Leanne, just trying to take credit for random things. What else did I create? Let me see. Salty, I think. Anyways, Leanne says PMSL. Pimazol? What does that mean, Leanne? I'm not a bot man, but I know what the internet is. Does that mean like ASL? Age is unknown. Age is question marks. Sex is question mark. Location is question marks. Yeah, don't worry about it. No, Leanne, I'll tell you because you thick and fine lady. But anybody else, don't worry about it. Anyways, we watched that mutant fish. We checked out that island of gold, as they call it. Island of gold. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Leanne's just pissing myself laughing. Well, that is the highest praise I believe you can get. Who's watching? That's pretty high praise. Thank you, Leanne. Anyways, let's check out another video or two I got for you guys. Well, everyone's here. Maybe you missed it just a minute ago when it's only like a minute long, Leanne. I hope you don't mind. But I made a part 2 of Proof of God. Another little story I think you guys will like. So check that out real quick. Be right back. What is that noise? Is there a helicopter in my front yard? What? Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, check this out.
Boy claims God saved him from stray bullet. April 21, 2012. A 9-year-old has attributed divine intervention to his near miss with a bullet fired through his window. Preston Stevens was in his bedroom in Boston when he narrowly avoided being hit by a stray bullet that came through his window after claiming to have felt a mysterious force push him to one side moments before. The bullet was so close that it made a hole in the jersey he was wearing yet managed to miss his torso. Preston believes that he survived because God was looking out for him. Original story: a 9-year-old Boston boy says divine intervention saved his life when a bullet fired in the street outside his home came through his bedroom wall and left a smoking hole in the Boston Celtics jersey he was wearing. Could this be proof of God? You be the judge.
Alright, part 2, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to move on. I got another video or two to show you. I hope you like them. I think I do. Don't I? Do I or don't I? I'm looking. I can't, Okay, I think I showed them all. Did we watch the footprints, Island of Gold? The 2 mutant fish ones, yeah, okay. And then we watch the mystery object. Okay, I think that's all of them, guys. The HD versions will be coming to the big channel, so check those out when I premiere those later today, Leanne. I hope you come over. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. How you doing today? Yeah, so I'm going to read some comments. And so the proof of God, you let me know. I definitely believe in God, so I want everyone out there to know that, it's crazy. They've done experiments where, like, what is it? They'll put certain liquids or something in the room, or other elements in a room, and put a camera or something in there, artificial to that blends in, and basically not a human looking at it or nothing. But then same chemical, whatever, they put it with a human that's observing it, and it completely changes everything about it. So what you believe, what all that's very important. And please believe me, they can program, radio waves, basically, that can hit you directly in your mind. And if you're not strong enough, sometimes it'll drive people crazy and it'll make them want to hurt. I mean, if you're in like the paranormal or anything like that, your number one objective should be getting information out and helping people. That's like whenever I go do a ghost hunt, I always try to have God or whatever you want to call it, watch over me, or help anything that's in need that may be trapped here, whatever it may be. But sometimes I'm in over my head, just like the last one. It like hit me like a ton of bricks when I almost fell through the roof of fell through the floor. That it's crazy, man. There's I believe there's divine intervention and stuff like that, and there's a reason that I didn't fall through that floor, Leanne, and I could have died, like I was saying in the other live stream. So I'm just going to be way more careful. There was a couple, like three people out of the 20,000 whatever subscribers we got on the big channel. They come into lives and they, hey, I want you to ghost hunt. So I'll let those 2 or 3 people know that I will gladly look around, urban explore, ghost hunt and whatnot. But those are going to have to go on the Patreon, for people who can throw $1 at the channel or help the channel in any ways. Thank you to Jordy, Patrick, Tavia, everyone who's helped over there. I appreciate you. But because that one that I almost, like I said, I could have literally, the least that could have happened to me if I would have fell through that floor is I would have been seriously injured. I might have never walked again. Just crazy stuff that runs through my mind, races through my mind. And it's different. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As a creator, as a YouTuber, whatever you want to call them, it's one thing if something like that happens, and it's like, okay, well, look, next day or a week later, it's got 100,000 views. Wow, man, I guess there's a market for me risking risking my life and everything, But you guys go look. It's got like 74 views. Okay, so those 3 or 4 people who wanted them or asked for them, bless your heart. But you guys got to realize that the channel only keeps going if people keep they keep rocking with us. And the number one way to get people to unsubscribe or not, just do that thing where it goes not interested. Don't suggest this channel. Number one way to get people to do that, I've found out, is when you keep giving them stuff that they don't want to watch or necessarily they didn't subscribe to your channel to watch. Leanne? So that's why I'll do like my music, my rap and my producing and stuff, and my whatever you want to call it, singing. My dad calls it singing. My singing, I do one of those and then, do give the people what they want, but that's for me, and the 12 fans I have. That's for them and me, and then I'll move on. I don't like put 10 music tracks in a row because, you know what I'm saying, Leanne? It's just, I'm not trying to lose nobody. Like, if anything, you like my music or whatever, that's awesome. Thank you. I've had so many creators, rappers, producers, singers, writers, all kinds of stuff contact me because of it. So I think it's a plus. No matter what hate you get, I think it's a plus. Because I've got a lot of creative people who wanted to collab and stuff, and that's awesome. That's what it's all about. But I could go on all night, Leanne. Let me read your comments. Thank you so much. Leanne says, "Got all the time in the world. Love, been following you since 2016." Oh, thank you so much, Leanne. I love your content. Oh, that's so nice of you, Leanne. And that I can't thank you enough for following me over here. We were getting reported every day. You know, we did get a copyright strike on the channel because I posted some of that Last Survivors video, Leanne. That dude copyright striked me for like a 12-second clip or something. I don't even know. Who cares? But that's the only, you know, mark of anything, blemish we have on this channel. So that's cool. You know, whatever. We're just trying to give information, you know, spread love if we can. But, you know, to be honest with you, Leanne, on the other channel, the big channel, we were getting reported three to 5 times a week. You know, I wanted to say 3 to 5 times a day, but it's multiple times a day and, you know, a lot of times a week. And, you know, I understand if you know, well, I did something wrong or whatever, you know, and like people are mad at what you said and try to cancel, whatever, you know, it may be, Leanne. But, you know, the people that are attacking my channel, it's been like 5 years since I've even had anything to do with them, first off. And then secondly, you know, it's just petty, stupid stuff that I don't want no part of. So if this is what it takes to get on the new channel, we'll do it. We'll come over here, and I appreciate all the support. You know, I love you a lot. I can't thank you enough. And I turned this little light on. You know, I added this, got this from the store. So if anybody's got epilepsy problems, let me know. I'll turn that bad boy off. And then, oh, thank you, Leanne. Leanne says facts. Leanne says, what's your thoughts on the Alex Baldwin business, Puck? And have you heard that crazy noise out your backyard since? Yeah, I haven't heard it, Leanne. And that's the craziest thing is, I don't know if you know, but right over there by my backyard is where recently on, where was it? Friday the 13th, Leanne. So go check the PacLives 1 channel. And on, it should still be up. On Friday the 13th, I did a live stream where I was over here at this old broken down casino. Well, right next to the casino is an old gas station. And then like right next to it is where I live. And that's why I heard that weird monster noise. But we went over there for Friday the 13th, Leanne. I was doing a live stream. And, you know, it's an old gas station, an old casino. No one's there. It's all broken down. Everything's, you know, value's been taken. You know, it's really just, and this has happened multiple times. So I think we're on to something. Who knows? I really don't want to find out, to be honest with you. But we go over there, and then 2 big SUVs pull up, Leanne, and a voice out of one of them yells, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Ah, nothing. I'm just looking around. You know, it's Friday the 13th," or whatever I said to him. If you saw it, you heard what I said to him. And he was like, "Okay, well, you need to get out of here." Whatever he said, they ran me off pretty much. But it doesn't make any sense, and it didn't make any sense. And what is over there? You know, is there something living over there? And another thing that's, you know, it was crazy, Leanne, is that ghost hunt. I don't know if I got it on the video on the live stream, because sometimes I'll live stream and it'll actually come in 720, 1080, you know, come in kind of high clarity, and you can see me and stuff, and you can see everything around me. But then sometimes I'll live stream, I don't know what it is, you know, but my internet's supposed to have a hotspot or the internet in it, you know. But sometimes I'll live stream or make a video and it's just pixelated all to H, so I apologize. But in that live stream of the casino, I was right in front of it, and I put my ear up by the door because it kind of sounded like there was noises coming in, and there was like wind moving the door and shit. And I put my ear up to it, Leanne, and I shit you not, it sounded like there was like a whole activity, a whole big room, like the casino never closed down. Like there was all this activity in there, I heard. It was freaked me out, dude, and I don't know if you saw the live stream, but I got the F out of there. That's when I backed up, and then those SUVs pulled up and was like, you know, so I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know if I ever told you or the subscribers, but my mom's, who lives across town from me, she, like a year or 2 ago, it was snowing on Christmas time, and they heard something walking on their roof, you know, which is not that unusual. Sometimes they get squirrels, raccoons, but this seemed big, like a human. So my mom's and dad said they went out and looked, and there was like hoof prints, okay? Hoof prints in the snow on their roof, all right? Isn't that the scariest? Because we all know what has hoofs, the devil, or one of his demons or something, right? You know, something not human. So I was like, man, that's freaky, you know, because that's right up my alley, Leanne. And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going to investigate or whatever. So I was over there a day or 2 later, and we hear, doo, 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 like kind of sound like something beating on the wall, but it was from above us. And they were like, hey, there's that noise again. And I was like, what the? I ran out the front door as fast as I could, and because the snow was still on the ground, you know. And I looked up, and there was fresh hoof prints of some sort on the roof, Leanne. Isn't that not the freakiest thing you ever heard? And if you've never seen who's told that story? Was it Paranormal Times or Vrillex or someone? But one of the paranormal channels told a story about allegedly some people think the devil has been, summoned or incarnated into human, or not human, but physical form, humanoid form. And anyways, that's how it moves. It walks over everything, the devil. Have you ever heard of that? Or, Beelzebub or Satan, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they call it. Baal. But that's the thing. So, like, literally people have heard, one time a dude said he saw what looked like a demon or something traipsing through wherever, in the dark. And then he said the next morning he looked and there was like hoof prints all through everything, even over his house. And then there was like a big mountain behind him and there was hoof prints that went all over it. It was insane. So, but the Alec Baldwin. Oh yeah, that's horrible, Leanne. Yeah, I don't really have much thoughts on it, except for the fact that if you go look into it, you see that Alec Baldwin, the guy, he cut. I think he was the producer on it, right? Executive producer or something. He was a real high position on the movie, and the movie production cut a bunch of what are they called? What are they called? SAG or something? Or anyways, they was accredited, Leanne. They were professionals accredited, and the people behind the movie didn't want to pay them, I guess, because they were professionals, so they made a good little chunk. They weren't like, so they had all, what was it? What were they called? They called them scab workers or something like that, or novices, but they were people that came in and worked the jobs that they needed, like the allegedly someone in charge of certain parts of the weapons was a scab worker. And anyways, if you look into it, Leanne, you'll see that the people who made the movie and one of the people who was responsible for that movie, what's it called, Silk or something, I don't know, was Alec Baldwin. And they cut a lot of corners, and that directly contributed to that accident happening. But I think it's disgusting. You have scumbags like Trump Jr. out here making it political. Dude, go back in your hole, okay? He's making, it's disgusting. Nothing like that should be political, okay? Like when I saw it, you see what he did? He's selling some kind of shirt calling Alex Baldwin a murderer or something, Leanne, which is just disgusting. But, this kid's been handed everything his whole life. He's an idiot. I can't stand me. Can't stand me some Donald Trump Jr. Well, known fact. But what do you think about it? Yeah. Definitely try to say anything I can nice about anybody. So let me see what I can say nice about Alex Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is a great actor, of course, probably one of the best. What can I say nice about Donald Trump Jr.? I like his hairline. He's got really nice hair, unlike his brother, who looks like that. That's what I'm trying to be known as, Leanne, now. Yeah, no matter who I talk about or hate on or whatever opinions I give you guys, I want to be, the last thing I want to do is give you say something nice about him. We don't have enough of that, Leanne. So I don't like Alex Baldwin or those other a-holes I mentioned. But you got to realize, as a human, it's just disgusting. Remember when that old lady who was a judge died, Leanne? And then she was like, my last dying wish is don't fill my seat, or some ish like that. So what which ones was it? The GOP or whoever? These scumbags. The next day, like hours later, they're like, we're nominating so and so, and we're gonna fill it. No humanity left in their hearts. So definitely, it's just disgusting. What is just tolerated in the public now, if you ask me, Leanne. And they try to make everything political. And if you're right down the middle, like I guess you call us an independent or whatever you want to call it, people who aren't on either one of those gangs. If you're down the middle, they're like, well, he's a fence sitter. No, I don't like them or them. I'm in the middle, and there's a couple of us left, I think. Oh, yeah. So I apologize. I'm not trying to talk about nobody's, who you like or who you're down with, anybody out there. But you got to realize, all right, that there's a market, okay? People make money off of brainwashed idiots, okay? So to think that they're not doing it, if they go watch, Healing Og or anybody else really smart, they'll tell you, there's ways that they can manipulate with, certain waves, brain waves, radio waves, whatever what have you. They can manipulate all of us, okay? And I've been, there's times when I'll go get gas and something doesn't go my way, and I will just flip my shit, And then later you realize, like literally, I'll cuss out the cashier. uh, and then later you realize, why did I do that? What's going on? And the only way, I think Healing Og and others have talked about it, the only way to fight that, okay, that terror, mental terrorism, I call it, is to, like Healing Og, shout out to Healing Og, like he and others have said, you got to have that switch in you where you can go against the grain, you can go against all that. And what do you call it, the fear switch, where basically when you know something's could hurt you or whatever, you're scared still, but you still do it. You still, if people don't have that, then they're susceptible to that, Leanne. Just like those November 6th or January 6th dipshits. You go look. I don't know if you've been watching, Leanne, but every one of them in court. Well, a lot of them I've seen, they're like in court, and one of their defenses is I was brainwashed. So and so tricked me. Oh, it's sad, dude. It's sad. It's like now you realize it after committing the terror act. You just wish people were smarter, man. And that, as you know, when was it? The 80s, late 70s, early 90s, whenever it was. They lowered the standards, okay? Because the kids weren't all American students weren't cutting the mustard, okay? So they, instead of trying to do things that would make us smarter and make it where we could, pass the tests, they lowered all the standards, okay, 20, 30 years ago. So what does that breed? What does that make? It makes a society of morons who don't believe in science, who don't believe in, you know what I'm saying? That's what that breeds, and we're seeing the fruits of that right now, okay, all over the place, all right. You go look, the people who say they're brainwashed, the people who are tricked, they're the easiest ones. They're the most low information, the most gullible. You can trick them. You say something the right way, you can trick them to do anything, and that's scary. Because we're starting to see in America, there's like, what, 30 million, 70 million of these people just willing to just believe anything. And they're on both sides. Don't think I'm, just trying to pick on either side. They're on both sides. That's why me and Leanne aren't on either one of those gangs. Anyways. Leanne says, hoof prints, no way. My dad, yeah, it was crazy. My dad is a taxi driver. He reckons he picked a witch up one night. She was in tie back of TGE, the car, and he swears he had hooves. Or she had hooves? Was it a male? Oh, it was a man witch? A man witch. A man witch. Whoa, what do they call those? Warlocks? He swears he had hooves. So I believe you, Pac. I really do. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Yeah, I appreciate that. And that was crazy. We would have never known if it wasn't snowing, and we couldn't see the... Oh, my goodness, being a cab driver, there's so many stories he could probably tell you that are just freaky. And Leanne says, I don't know if Alex is human. Oh, Alec Baldwin? Yeah, man. I mean, he's been on top for so long. Like, how does he still have a career? Remember when he flipped out on, like, his daughter or something? I don't know. But he still, he looks like a number one Illuminati member to me, Leanne. But I don't know. That's just a hunch. I don't have anybody I know that said they saw him at the meetings or the rituals. Leanne says, totally agree. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you. Leanne says, to get them waves, defo, T-Gym, them waves are messing with our minds, our thoughts. Oh, yeah, Leanne. Dumbing us down 100%. Yeah, Leanne. So that's, hey, what up, Kid Swelly? How you doing? Hey, Alaska. Yeah, we're in Oklahoma. Where you at, Leanne? You in Cali? We got a lot of family up in Cali, so I'm not going to be surprised if Leanne's in Cali. But, yeah, and we're seeing the fruits of that, of that sadly now. And it's, I love people, but like when you get out of high school and they give you the diploma now, everyone knows it. There's a lot of kids who need a lot of learning, like common sense isn't so common. You guys heard that. And it's, sometimes people don't have a support system around that's, worth the damn. But it was layers, Leanne, and it's crazy. We just got to keep our head above the fray, uh, and just be honest. Because guess what? Even if someone hates you when you're honest with them, which has happened, people are like, no, I don't want to believe what you told. Later on, when they realize, hopefully, they realize you weren't lying to them. You care about them enough where you'll tell them the truth. You ever had that happen, Leanne? Uh, you can be graceful about it. There's a lot of people out here who, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about information, helping people, and sometimes people are right, and then you're wrong, and then you realize later, oh man, I was wrong. And there's very few like that you can go, hey man, hey, what's up, man? Hey, remember we were talking about this or that? I was thinking I was wrong about this or that. And they're like, oh, don't you worry about it. Whatever. Or if you had a big blow up fight with them, you can make up with them because you realize you were wrong or whatever it may be. There's very few I've found that'll just do that. Most of them are like, look, guys, hey, everyone, look, he's admitting it. I was right. He was wrong. Like it's all about just who's right and wrong. It's not, dude. So, we've been right many a times. We try not to rub it in nobody's face. But, you just hope that you've cultivated the kind of community where when you come out and you are, man enough to admit when you're wrong and try to make it right, you got the kind of community around you that's accepting it, and they're like, oh man, you've helped us do this. They tell you literally, they tell you what your worth is when you try to feel down about yourself. They're like, no, you've helped us with this. You told us about this. You was talking about this when no one else was. That's the kind of community I want. I think we kind of got that. You know, it's great. But sometimes you don't get that. Anyways, thank you for the comments, Leanne. Kid Swelly says he's from Alaska. I think Kid Swelly's a man, baby. And then Leanne says, sorry for spellings. I'm in London, Park, UK. Oh, London and Alaska. How you doing? From America. Let me just say, West Side. Do they have the West Side in London, Leanne? Let them know. 2 Park for life. What do you think, Leanne? You think Park's still alive, or do you think he passed away? Hey, there's Dred. Hey, buddy. Dang, it's been a while. Been a while. Yeah, man. We're trying it out on the new channel, Dred. Kept getting reported on so much. On the old channel, that other one, Dred. I don't know if you saw, but they were threatening my channel the last time because they said I was being bullying and harassing Dred. So I wonder who reported me for that. There's probably a marshmallow somewhere that I'd have to blame for that, Jared. Maybe I'm wrong, Jared. Maybe I'm wrong, buddy. Hope you're doing good, man. Are you in Vegas, homie? And then Kid Swelly says, oh, what part? I was born in Lawton. Really, kid? Dang, I was born in Lawton, too. At the Indian Hospital. And then Kid Swelly says, any strange happenings lately? Well, Kid Swelly, like I'm not trying to be too dramatic, but the truth is, I went on a ghost hunt for the subscribers. I want to let you guys know that I would have never put myself in that situation. If it was just me out here, just living life. I especially did that for the subscribers as a thank you to all the support and all the help. You guys have been great, and I can't thank you enough. But, a couple people came in, Kid Swelly. They wanted me to do another ghost hunt or what have you. I believe their exact phrasing was, I only subscribed to you because of ghost you ghost hunt. So I went over to it's called the old farmer's market in town, and there was a real, basically the floor that I was on, I stepped on real heavily like an idiot, like any true idiot, and it sounded like it was about to give out on me, bro, and I got off real quick somehow, luckily through the grace of God, thank you, Lord. Got out and looked down, and there was the ladder to get out was broke, and then the whole basement, which was about 10, 15 feet that I would have fell, was covered in wood, like broken wood planks sticking up, like, I would have. Anyways, that's some stuff, like literally I could have died, dude, and that was just the other day. I did that. So if you could maybe go check that ghost hunt out. I was telling everyone that, I love you guys and I appreciate all the support, but it's, to be honest with you, as a YouTuber, anybody, you guys know, you want people to watch your content, of course, and it'd be one thing if that would have happened. Basically, I almost lost my life, and for the ghost hunt, we didn't catch any ghosts either, but it was a spooky building. But it'd be one thing if it got like 10,000 views in one night, or 100,000 views in a week or something, man. Kid Swelly, it didn't. It got like 74 views. So I'm not down with that. Like anybody who really cares about the channel or even gives a tiny crap about me, they're not gonna want to put me in that kind of danger over, over no dumb, over 74 views. No, dude. Just like the homie was just saying, I got cloning videos with 1 million views, guys. We'll just turn to cloning. Like, no offense to anyone out there, but I'll put him on the Patreon. Go become a patron and all. Hey, what up, Jared? Thanks, man. Raymond Noodle Gang. And then Jared is smoking a cig, then heading to bed, brother. Got a nap before work at 6. Oh, my goodness, man. Good luck, Jared, buddy. Have a good one at work, man. Hope you have a good time, man. Yeah, and everywhere you go around here, Sonic, everywhere, they have signs, Jared, and it's like, we may take longer than normal. Don't give us crap because we want to work, And it's like they don't, point out the fact that all these jobs are starvation wages. They pay you like $5, $7 an hour, and they've done studies where you need at least $15 an hour just to live. Oh, come on. Anyways, and then Rich's bro, it's just late because I've been working a lot, but had our baby boy. Oh, it was a boy last month. Oh. In the 15th, baby Lorenzo, and yes, sir, in Vegas. Oh, man, bless you, Jared, buddy. That's so great, man. Little cute little babies you got. Oh. Well, tell Luna we said hi, and your baby's mom, of course, we love her, too. So, man. And Jared says, LOL, you mean a ghost? Yeah, Jared, like, it was, it's crazy. Dritch is out there risking the biscuit, bros. It was crazy, Drit. I mean, that's, after I didn't fall to my death. It's in the video. Right after I hear crackling, like the floor's about to give out. I look down with the camera. So, in that, it's on the main channel, Drit, buddy. But, it just wasn't worth it. I'm just saying, I'm being honest with you guys. It just wasn't worth it because, there's other guys who do it better. What is that one guy? And then obviously I'm just saying, like, I love doing certain things, and I love going to try to cleanse places and, help anything or anyone I can, but, oh, thank you, Drid, says he watched it, and he liked it. Thanks, man, I appreciate that, buddy. Kid Swelly says, glad you're still here, buddy, but better not risk that again unless you got your boys with you. Exactly, Kid Swelly. I've talked to my people, and, like, every one of them were like, you're never doing that again. And I was like, no, I got it. I'm not going to stop, urban exploring, ghost hunt. If I see an interesting place, I'll try to. But they were like, no, not alone, we mean. And I was like, yeah, you're right. That was stupid. Because if I would have fell, I literally could have died. And I would have had to, I'd have to live stream. Guys, Oklahoma, someone, Kid Swelly, help. It was never seen again. No one ever goes by there. They would have never found me. They would have never found me, you guys. What up, Otter Girl? Yeah, we got Jared and Kid Swelly in here. Thank you, Kid Swelly, buddy. I want to give you guys what you want. And there was a couple people, like I said, who came in and asked for it. Specifically, they were like, oh, that's the reason I subscribe. So, I'm like that, man. All you guys matter, I think. Kid Swelly says, or that thing on you. I know, Kid Swelly, I need to bring a gun, huh? Just bring a gun in that way. Dang, what would that have helped if I'd have fell in that hole? And I'd have been all injured and be like, okay, time to live streamed it. I love you all. And the Drit says, haha, exactly, bros, but I work for Amazon now. Oh, that's great, man. Making $16.60, 40 hours a week, 10-hour shifts. Jeez. And F yeah, brother, we'll do. My fam's doing great. Oh, that's great, buddy. Yeah, I remember you telling me all the great bud they had out there, Drew. So we got some really good stuff around here now. Yeah, we got 2 or 3 really just upper class dispensaries, buddy. So I remember you talking about that. You're the first person, yeah, that really mentioned that to me. Then we got him here, Drew, remember? And I was like, oh, I was looking every time I go in there, I'm like, oh. They're like, is he retarded? No, I don't think so. He talks okay. He just, every time I go in, ooh, woo. Wow, here comes this guy again. Just be cool, just be cool. He's special. How are you doing? And I'm like, I'm good. Okay, what did you want today? You want an ounce of that sticky? Yes. And then I leave. And I'm like, see, you just be nice, and he leaves. No offense to the special needs. I love you guys out there. Hey, what up, Otter Girl? Otter Girl says, I missed it all. I feel so bad, but happy to catch this live. Yeah, Otter Girl, I was trying to stay on and see if anybody wanted to say hi. It's lunchtime. I'm fixing to have to go. I got like 5 or 6 minutes left, so thank you so much for joining me. We go check out part 1, Otter Girl. I got a couple other videos in there, and I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm going to come back later on the main channel, PacLives 1, and we're going to premiere all of these videos we watched together. I'm going to premiere those, and they're going to be in HD, so you can, because a couple of them are like UFOs and monsters and ghosts and stuff, and like, the live stream, it gets pixelated sometimes, or it cuts out, so you might not get that's the, hence the reason I'm going to put them on the other channel in HD, so you guys can watch them at your leisure. Go rewind them, and you'll know they're in HD. The main one I think I would rewind and watch over and over is the video from part 1. I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was about that Going Go. I think that's what they're called, Going Go. Some kind of, what is it? Ghost from Indonesia or somewhere like that. That you need to see in HD, so that'll be in it, and I might put a couple other videos in there. I hope you guys like them. Hope you join me, Jared, Kid Swelly, Leanne, Otter Girl. That'll be on the main channel. I'm going to mainly try to go live here. If you don't know, I don't mind repeating myself because I'm trying to inform everyone, because you guys are the best. So I want you to be caught up with all the goings on and stuff. So definitely subscribe, like all that good stuff if you could. But we were getting mad reported. Last time we got reported, we got a strike, Otter Girl, and it was on like our live stream titled Nostradamus and Future Predictions. I guess we had a troll or someone come in, and I guess I flipped out on him or something. But all I know is I don't remember because we used to stream every night over there, so they all kind of merged together, one big stream. Anyways, I don't really recall. I didn't think I flipped out that bad, but YouTube came back and they're like, the video has been confirmed as being harassment and bullying. And then you do this again, and we're going to terminate this channel and every associated channel with. And I was like, what? All we ever try to, I would have giveaways for the subscribers. All we have ever done is try to spread love. And anyone who knows me knows I'm a cool dude. Just don't piss me off, okay? Just like Jared and other people. We're easygoing. Just don't piss us off. Probably like everyone in here. Then you'll see a whole side of us. It's a whole side of me I don't ever want anyone to see, okay? Because it's just not, it's not who I like to carry around with me. I like to not, I like to be good to people, not be an a-hole to people. But, you whatever, you make someone hurt someone's feelings. We were cracking jokes on him, Jared, Otter Girl, Kid Swelly, so I think they were in their feels. And they went and reported us to Daddy YouTube, so that's why we're doing live streams over here. I hope you tell your friends, your mom, everybody out there, your wife, your baby's mom, all let them know about the new channel because we need all the support we can get. And the sooner we get up to 1,000 subscribers and over, the sooner we can get back to business of giving you guys high quality videos. I try to give you guys the best quality possible, of course, but when you're getting paid by YouTube, it's a whole different ballgame because you don't have to, you're basically like your own little mini network. And as we get bigger, I want to show everyone because people are always curious about how much YouTube pays certain people and how much views count for and this and that. So I'm gonna I'm nobody, guys. I'm just some dude on YouTube. There's some poor kid from Oklahoma who likes to make music. I don't think I'm that special, but maybe you do. But I hope that's cool. I appreciate it if you do. But you know, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but people are interested in that. You know, like I remember one dude, he made a video and he goes, how much money does my channel with 20,000 subscribers make? You know, and I watched the video, just like many others. Went back about 6 months to a year later. The video had like 4 million views, and the dude has now like 1.4 million subs. So obviously it helped him out a lot because people were like, "Oh, cool! Finally, someone's telling." So we get to 1,000 or whatever it is. I can show you guys a 500 if you want. It's not glamorous, but we get to a certain view. I'll let you guys know what the channel does if you're curious. Much love, Leanne Kidswelly. Yeah, Dred. I think Dred was talking about Bud. Sorry, I missed that. And then Kid Swelly says, I will watch all your vids. Best believe I'll catch it, even if I'm not in the live. Hey, thank you, Kid Swelly. That's nice of you, man. And, there's a lot of stuff we did wrong. And I want to thank all the subscribers and the good people out there who gave me, another shot. Maybe I didn't say something that you particularly agreed with. And that's happened with me, man. I have some of my favorite creators that take a stance on something that you're just like, what? But that's the thing is, hopefully, I've cultivated a community of people who can, they're not so judgmental about everything. You guys aren't. You're cool. Thank you, Kid Swelly. Leanne says, I'm a cool dude. Just don't piss me off. Yes. Much love, Leanne. Yeah, is that how you are, too? Dritch says, LOL, you already know, bros. We can smell those pussy snitches from miles away. Hey, what up, 405? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man, my MacBook's about to die, bro. So I'm going to have to head out. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Please hit that like. Smash the like as PewDiePie and all these other nerds say. No, instead of smash the like, gently hit that like, guys. I'm the only guy in the game saying that. Gently, make sure it's, 405er says, I make none on YouTube. Yeah, exactly, 405er. So, yeah. Have you hit that 1,000 threshold, 405er? Yeah, that's what you got to get to now. I remember the good old days. You could have 5 subscribers. You get a video with 100,000 views, they'll pay you. Now there's a threshold. You have to, whatever. Just why don't you tell, we don't. If you're not famous, we don't want you. Just put that in the terms of service, YouTube. I would respect that. At least you'd have little balls. I'd be like, oh, well, they got balls. They're actually telling you how it is. Because that's how it is. Everyone knows that's how it is. If you're not famous for something or some kind of celebrity, they don't know. He's only got 500 subs. Nope, that's the trend on them. Whatever. We don't do it for that, do we, 405? But like I was telling you guys, real talk, it does make a world of a difference, okay? Anyways, and then Leanne says, I've shared your clone uploads everywhere. Oh, thank you so much, Leanne. You're probably the reason we're still here. Great people like you, because, yeah, there is value, I think. I'm definitely not trying to brag or act like I'm Mr. Great creator or nothing. You guys know there's way better out there. But there is value. No one can deny that, because we try to lead off with the science foot. And, you guys notice. We'll put whatever about, but at the end we ask you, the viewer, what do you believe? You be the judge, because that matters a lot. And if you get someone who's like, I don't believe in doobie-doo, usually the person who doesn't believe goes hand in hand with the person who doesn't comprehend, who doesn't understand good enough. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Rewind it. Rewatch this if you want to watch the Proof of God videos. There's 2 of them in the beginning. The submarine, that hidden mystery object video. There's an alien-like shrimp video. The island of gold. Ancient 6-million-year-old footprints. Those are all from this live stream that we were talking about. So thank you guys and gals so much for the support. Love you, Leanne. Love you, Jared. Love you, 405er. Love you, Kid Swelly. Can't do anything alone. So we're just definitely, I want to praise the great people who've come over to this channel. Like I said, it's an honor, really, because I've seen people who have literally like 5 million subscribers, and they make a new channel. And what was it? It had like 9K or something, which is good. 9K is a lot of people, but I mean, that's not a lot of people. That's like 0.1% of your fan base following you over there. You know what I'm saying, guys? So every one person that comes over here, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And we're going to keep going. Much love, 405. All right. Thank you so much, Leanne. Leanne says, we definitely got people thinking for themselves finally. There you go, Leanne, and that's what it's all about. So if you critically think about anything, no one can knock you for that, So, but you guys know this. Usually, the smarter you are, you're not out here, like you guys know. My fans, subscribers, friends, whatever you want to call you guys, family. You guys know though. Usually, the smarter you are, the more you're inclined to hold your tongue. Okay, so what does that tell you? When these idiots are out here and, what are they, like public meetings or shit, and they're like, "Dooper dooper doo," the loudest moron in the room. That tells you they're probably not very smart. Because if you were really smart, you wouldn't have to be that stupid and loud and obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? You could make your point eloquently, and people, you would sway people. Okay, you ever notice when these people who just get up in the middle of the room and they just start screaming their beliefs or whatever? Do they sway anybody? No. People look around like, oh my goodness, that person is crazy. So it's all about the people's and then people's respectability. Okay, me or you or someone associated with this channel stand up in the middle of a freaking crowded room and start screaming some crazy, whatever it is. You think that's going to help or hurt our chances of convincing people, of helping people? It's going to hurt because there's going to be people, oh, look, he's crazy. Well, look, they're crazy. And even you do everything right, and they still point, look what he did one time. So, I love you guys. We'll see you later. You guys know it's real in the field. Just take care of yourselves. Be good to each other, of course. And I want to thank the Lord, of course, for another episode. Shout out to everyone in Oklahoma, everyone in Texas, everyone in Las Vegas, everyone in London, UK, Alaska, Canada, New York, Chicago, Kansas, Detroit, Oklahoma City. I love you guys. See you later. Alrighty. How do I turn this thing off, guys? Does anyone know? No one knows? It's on me? Okay. I love you guys. See you later.